Good evening, everyone. This is Shayan Talpur, and myself and my group, Jingyi Wang, Ibrahim Gisono, Zicong Lu. We will present the employee attrition scenario of FAB Corporation. So, before I start, I will just like to tell that this presentation is blend of few individual graphs and dashboards. We have created these visualization to help Mr. Johnson by showing the employee attrition scenario of FAB Corporation. So starting with uh, specific departments that are like prone to employee attrition, among human resources, research and development, and sales, the highest turnover rate belongs to the sales department, where 20.6 percentage have recorded attrition. The second highest attrition rate belongs to human resources with 19.05, and finally the research and development with 13.84. So there are various reasons behind it, and we will explain those reasons in our group report and individual report. So up till this point, one must be confident, like including myself, to assume that job roles prone to the highest number of attrition must belong to the sales department, since it has the highest attrition rate. But based on the analytics we got so far, this does not hold true. The highest turnover number belongs to the laboratory technician in research and development department, where 62 employees have recorded attrition. The second highest job role prone to the attrition is, like you can see, uh, sales executive with a turnover of 57 employees, followed by a research scientist with 47 employees respectively. This is another visualization created in Tableau, which indicates the same thing that I explained before.
Well, I use Tableau to analyze how does employee attrition vary on employee salary and benefits. In the first graph, we can easily find that the higher the job level is, the higher the monthly income is. In addition, for job level of 1, 2, 3, and 5, there is no obvious relationship between monthly income and attrition. However, for the job level 4, the job role is manager, there are some different. We can find the income of people who choose to resign is totally lower than the other parts. However, in my viewpoint, for the manager whose age are older might pay more attention to salary or higher position in company. So their goals are different from the younger. So I think the monthly income of different job level or job role make a little impact on employee attrition. Well, for the second graph, I take years in company into consideration. You can find the employee whose years in a company lower than 14 years. There's a slightly increasing trend about monthly income with increasing years in company. Therefore, we define that there is no obvious correlation between attrition and income for the employee who work in a company lower than 14 years. And there is an obvious increasing trend of monthly income with increasing years in a company. In addition, there is a sharp decline for the number of employees who decide to resign. Therefore, we can conclude that the longer time that people work in a company and less possibility that people choose to resign from the company. And to talk about the relationship between employee attrition and the benefits, I set stock option level as benefits of employee. Well, in this chart, we can find the better the benefits in a company employee gets, the fewer the number of employees who choose to resign.
All right, so on this part, like in our group, this was done by Ibrahim, but he's not here today, so I would present on his behalf. So employee attrition varies on employee work satisfaction, which depends on numerous factors like including but not limited to work-life balance, distance from home, monthly income, and business travel and percentage salary hike, which all these factors are explained in depth in our report. So starting with business travel, based on the visualization you can see here, the attrition is higher when the business travel is rare, and it is low when the employee has no traveling involved in his job routine. So this result varies from sample to sample, but what we could assume in general is like there are people who think of business travel as a professional growth. It gives them an opportunity to network with other industry leaders and polish their skills. However, there are people who do not like to travel at all. So that's the reason that there is a variation witnessed in this result here. The Yeah, so another important factor is monthly income, which is quite obvious. The employees with attrition have lower monthly income and they are less satisfied with their job. Based on the graph that you can see here, the job satisfaction is very high when the average monthly income is $4,944 per month, and it is low when the average monthly income is $4,753. Although the difference is not that big, but it still impacts the result and the satisfaction level based on the data we had. So additionally, the employees with attrition have uh, lower monthly income. Yeah, apart from that, like, yeah, so what we could witness here, that the people who reside closer to their office, they have a good work life balance, and that's the reason that their attrition is best. However, the people who live a bit farther than their office, their attrition is higher because they don't like to travel on regular basis.
Okay, question 4 is to explore the relationship between employee attrition and job stress. We quantify the job stress with its three dimensions, which are travel frequency, work-life balance, and working overtime. And we visualize the correlation between the attrition and the job stress by using R and W respectively. From first dashboard, we find that there is a proportional relationship between attrition rate and job stress. Then we also try to figure out the correlation between the attrition rate and its three dimensions. The visualization indicates that the travel frequency and overtime have a proportional relationship with attrition rate. However, work-life balance have an inverse relationship. Second dashboard indicates what role does demographic variables play in the relationship of attrition and the variables. We chose gender, age, educational level, and marital status as demographic variables. For example, attrition rate of a younger employee is higher than older. And the third dashboard is about how other job-related variables influence the relationship of attrition and job stress. For example, excluding the retiring situation, the longer employee stay at the current role, the higher possibility he chooses to leave. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Okay.